Hello everyone, today I'm going to introduce you to this app that is almost replacing Photoshop cloning. So today I want to show you something that I'm gonna do. So I'm not gonna use this was a previous job. So let me show you how you can use this app to edit already existing pictures, edit and manipulate pictures, and in a way that could maybe solve your problem if actually you don't have a computer around you. So now I don't need it on, so I just need to start a new one. So saying choose a photo. So I'm gonna choose the photo that I want to edit today. So now I want to edit some things on that photo. I want to change. This is the picture that I want to work with, so I select it and it's okay. I don't need to crop it. I need the full shape. So I'm gonna drop you a link to this app and a way to get it. I'll give you access to this app so that you can use it to do this kind of manipulations. There are wide range of usages for this app. You can use it for a lot of things, but today I want to use it to show you how you can actually manipulate this. So this picture has already been manipulated, but you can see it was not done perfectly. So I will show you how you can do a lot of perfect work on here. So you just have to follow me step by step as I work on this. So next thing, we go to effects right here. So we scroll down and look for clone. Right, so you select the clone and you say clone from current photo. Right, so here we are working on this same photo with this same photo, so we don't need much. I think up here is where we arrange where we want to clone from. So maybe if I put this here, I put it over here and I tap on clone, I'll paint this spot here that has this box, this spot here. I'll paste it on top here, so you can see if I roll my fingers on it, it's covering it. So that's not what I want to do. I just wanted to use it and show you what this works like. Alright, so now let's go to our careful work and let's do something neat. So I'm going to restore everything, so it's back to normal, I think so. Yeah. Sorry. Alright, so let's work on it. So let's first pick export. So now I want to clean this Yemen because it has something that is so big and unrealistic. So I wanted this to look neat. So I'm looking for a blank spot that I'll place over there, then use it. Alright, so this is what it is all about. So I'm gonna look for a blank spot. So set target. This should be on set target every time. So you put this target here, you put this here, so whichever point this is here is what it will represent here. So my target is to centralize on this. So I look for a space that will work for me right here and centralize it on there. Alright, so I think here will work very good. So I want to use this point to clean the Yemen. Right, so gonna be so careful. Right, so that is it. Now let's click on clone, but first of all we'll adjust this brush size. So let me adjust the brush size and brush opacity so it doesn't become so outlined, so they can have some fade around it. Right, so we're done with that. Let's see if you can clean this. So be careful to not exceed. Alright, so you can see you cleaning this and it's matching the actual background color. So we're not gonna rush this. Right, so we see it's matching the actual background color. So I'm gonna bring it down a bit to clean these dark green places. Alright, so let me use it to clean it. So it's looking neat. Now let's check again down here. To make sure to get this right, you need to get the actual nice finish of the brush opacity. So as you can see, this is all clean and looking just like the normal background. All right, so we go back to set target. I'm going up. I think all the parts are okay. So now we want to clean this name. You want to clean this name and make the same changes. Come over here. So now let's set the target. Alright, so now we're not going to make so much of changes right here so that it can come up. So we need to zoom in the more to cover a wider space. Alright, so at this point I think we need to zoom in the more while cloning. So you zoom in the more so that it can get reduce the level of mistakes and also get it accurately because of that point that interferes with the picture. So now we just need to focus on where we set our target. I'll zoom in. If you're zooming, make sure you're zooming with two fingers on the screen, sorry, so that you don't have to affect this. So now I'm going to do this straight line to make sure that it doesn't curve in. Alright, to make the edges correct. I think I'm done there. If I go further I might spoil things. Alright, so as it's zoomed in, it makes it more difficult to notice these glitches. So the more you zoom it, the smaller, the tinier the pixels that you affect. But you make it larger, you affect more pixels. So pixels are small pieces of light that form pictures, that form a picture or an image. So we are just cloning them and changing them. So that's what we're doing at this point. Right, let's move to the other part and zoom in the more so you can have a big effect of changes and you don't have to affect your surroundings. So here, make sure that you're focused on where you are working at. Okay, so the more I zoom it, the easier and more accurate I alter the pixels. So this is what you do. Whenever I want to zoom or move, I use two fingers on the screen. Whenever I'm cloning, I use one finger on the screen. So you should be mindful of that. If you want to zoom in or zoom out, put two fingers on the screen. If you want to move the picture, put two fingers on the screen. If you want to clone, use one finger on the screen. It's as simple as that. So you can see this is looking absolutely neat. You would hardly tell that this was manipulated. So you can see how neat this is. So we now need to go to the typing or editing part of it. So we have this military soldier, not complete spelling, but we won't alter that to avoid spoiling something. So we're going to leave it like this, and you just click on back and click on keep changes. Okay, so now we are going to change the name. So we're going to make it look neat. So we'll go to text. Alright, so first thing you do, you identify the kind of font that was used on this stuff. So when you identify the font that was used here, you can now look for a font that suits it. Alright, so the first test is the name. So the name I'm gonna be using is Kim. Kelvin. So I'll click on type. Him Kelvin. Alright, so that's the name, and I'm going to look for the font. So go to the last page, and most times I select this Roberto, or anyone that you feel like looks like the one already in use, or you can select it. So right now I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna bold it, and I'm going to change the font size. So let me change the font size to something looking real. So let's say it doesn't fit in, so reduce the size. Alright, so put it there. So select the color, make it too black. So can actually tilt it if we feel like it doesn't look aligned. Alright, so you can see Kim Kelvin. So now we can also edit this. So let's try and add some letter to complete the spelling of that soldier. So let's select text, double tap it, and let's put R, just an R. Okay, so you reduce the size to make sure it doesn't occupy too much space. The font, make it bold, change the color. Alright, it's almost invisible. Alright, so I think the font size should be 11, not 12, something like that nature. So the font should be around 11. This takes breath, so move it till you get to the point where it feels nice. I think it does. Okay, click on T to edit the color. I think she needs to go up a bit. So everything here is done manually, which is why you need to be careful. Alright, I think we got something on that. You just need to reduce the font to 10. Alright, so we have it. We almost have it. Alright, so we have soldier and it's correct. So now let's put the city with another text. So select another text, put the city name is Yemen. Right, so let's say the Yemen. Black. Dragging this is really making it hard for me. We can continue. Alright, so the color black. Okay, and the font size around 15. Let's drag it so make it bold, and don't forget the font we used first. Some roboto, this part, and this one. I think this one roboto num. So we put it and reduce the font size a little bit. 15, 14, wait, 12. This one is 12, so let's make this 12 too. The other one is what? That is 12, and it's the same. So let's make it centralized a little bit. Alright, move it up. Alright. We're almost done here. Gotta make all of them look to be in the same line. Good, so we are done, and this is it. We have successfully edited and put a name in this, and that is all for now. Thank you for watching, and always hit on the subscribe button and subscribe to get more tips and stuffs like this. Alright, so thank you for watching, guys. This is, you click on keep changes, and you go back and you click on open and save, and you save it. So you can save it whatever you want to save it. So it's saved, and thank you for watching.